From a legal battle that rocked the crypto world to a price that's stirring the market, XRP's making headlines. Could this be the digital asset that reshapes global finance? Our current financial system is an absolute mess. Did you know that sending money overseas can take days and cost you a fortune? Banks and intermediators take their cut, leaving you with less. And for years, XRP was mired in legal battles with the SEC, causing investors to stay on the sidelines waiting for clarity. From its highs above $3 to its lows, XRP journey has been anything but stable. But the great news, that is all changing for us. XRP can settle transactions in seconds, not in days, and at a fraction of the cost of traditional banking systems. With the recent legal victories, XRP is now poised to reclaim its position as a leader in the cross-border payments section. And XRP has seen a price increase, breaking through $1.23 recently, fueled by the optimism that post-SEC developments and potential ETF listings. Bitwise's ETF filing with the SEC can bring more institutional money into XRP. With steps towards an ETF and innovative solutions like the RLUSD, XRP isn't just a token, it's a platform for financial evolution. Whether you're looking to dive into the crypto market or understand financial tech's future, XRP represents a fascinating case study in digital currency. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at XRP. We're going to be jumping over here to X. We'll look at breaking news that's happening for XRP and other crypto. Michael Saylor to pitch Microsoft board on Bitcoin buying strategy. Coinbase is going to be delisting wrapped Bitcoin, and some interesting meme coin trading scenarios going on. One of the things we'll be covering is a savvy meme coin trader makes $988,000 in 3 hours despite a rug pull. And we'll take a look at the XRP chart, Bitcoin, Ethereum chart towards the end of the video on the higher time frame. As a bonus for you at the very end of the video, if you stick with me till the end, I'm going to show you how to find the next big major altcoin that could 5x, 10x, even 50x. Kicking it off, we have Brad Garlinghouse, the man, the myth, the legend, joined Mornings with Maria to discuss a new dawn for crypto in the largest economy in the world under the Trump administration, as we move past the unlawful war and shameful political tactics of the Biden administration.
Welcome back. Bitcoin has been on fire. Take a look at Bitcoin this morning at 93,761. The cryptocurrency touching a new all-time high of about $94,000 yesterday as the Trump rally continues. Trump Media and Technology Group also reportedly in advanced talks to acquire crypto exchange Bakkt. Bakkt says it does not comment on, quote, market rumors or speculation. The acquisition would mark Trump's latest move into the world of crypto after promising to explore crypto-friendly policies on the campaign trail. Joining me now is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Brad, great to see you.
Very good to see you.
Thanks so much for being here. Tell us how Ripple fits into this whole crypto framework that we're actually understanding better and better recently.
So from the earliest days, Ripple has been focused on solving the problem around cross-border payments. It's slow, it's expensive, and we use a digital asset called XRP to help speed that up, make it very inexpensive and very reliable. But the challenge, as you know well, is the U.S. has had this very hostile. The Biden administration has been waging a war on crypto, and I think an unlawful war. Courts have agreed with us on that. And we're finally seeing that kind of unlocked in a Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Trump. And I think we're seeing that reflect in kind of how the markets have reacted since the election.
So for Ripple, do you think that this also unlocks new revenue opportunities for you in the U.S.? Because I know the customer base largely outside the U.S.
You're exactly right. You know, the United States SEC filed a lawsuit about what is XRP 4 years ago. And so it kind of froze the U.S. market opportunity for us. You know, if you're a U.S. bank or U.S. financial institution, you're like, let's just wait and see how this plays out. So 95% of our customers are outside the United States. And finally, I think we're at a point where we can actually see growth and see the crypto industry thrive here in the United States. The largest economy in the world has really been leaning out of the crypto economy.
And as the data shows, most of you guys tuning in from the United States, this is very, very positive news. Very excited for all of us.
Giving it up to China.
There's no question. Like, it's growing in the UK, it's growing in Japan, it's growing in Switzerland. I mean, these are big economies that are leaning. You know, the U.S. really has been the outlier in many ways.
Yeah, it's a great point. So talk to us about your outlook for crypto under the Trump administration and this deregulation that Trump is underway, thinking about and talking about. Look, he's been putting together a cabinet. We still don't have his idea on a Securities and Exchange Commission head, CFTC head. all of these agencies want a piece of you, want a piece of the crypto industry. They all want to have some kind of a regulatory, role here. Do you think you get more clarity under the Trump administration on who's running things?
Yes, we want them to have a role. And as you know well, one of the biggest problems the crypto industry has had isn't the idea there's too much regulation. It's just the regulation's not even clear. We're trying to apply laws from literally 1946, a famous Supreme Court case called the Howey test. So we're trying to apply that to a digital asset industry that's been developed in the last 10, 15, 20 years. And so it just doesn't fit. And I think as we bring this new really the Trump cabinet to bear, getting those clear rules, which we've been asking for under the Biden administration for years, I think we're finally going to get that clarity, which will help the U.S. lead again. And I think, Trump talks about making America great again. I think he's going to make crypto great again in the United States.
No, he certainly talks.
I'll go ahead and post that over on my X account so you guys can follow along there. If you're not following along yet, Win with Ryan at RealWinWithRyan on X.com. Other important breaking financial news that we've got over here on X.com. Breaking news: within the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has surpassed the Great British Pound. This is absolutely mind-blowing. The Great British Pound to become the 5th largest currency in the world. So Bitcoin is starting to catch on. Now, what's really interesting, remember this, guys, it is not even mainstream yet. People still don't even think this is real. People still think it's a scam. Now, there is potential, obviously, that this could all go to zero. Whoever knows? Fiat dollar could go to zero. Bitcoin can go to zero. By the way, none of this information is financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything we talk about on the channel. This is just purely educational purposes only. But this is absolutely mind-blowing here. The next one on the list in the pecking order would be the Japanese yen. Now, that one has a very significant amount of ways to go. As you know, Bitcoin nearing $2 trillion in the market cap. The yen is over 6 trillion. The euro's over 6 trillion. The US dollars, 7-8 trillion. The Chinese yuan is at over 14 trillion. Mike Novogratz talks about countries are already buying Bitcoin in huge volumes. And I have a video on this channel. You can go back, search in the history, Bitcoin to $1 million a coin. Go check that video out as well. We put a lot of work into that. But Bitcoin is seeing huge volumes. There's massive pools of capital entering the market right now. We are witnessing global adoption at a scale, and the next rally could be massive per Mike Novogratz.
Again, it's a whole different paradigm because it forces every other country in. Countries are already buying it. I've got a dear friend, the guy that actually turned me on to Bitcoin in 2013, who's in the Mideast right now. And he said he's never seen anything like it. He's convincing more people to buy Bitcoin in the 3 days he's been there than any time in his whole career. And they're huge pools of capital. And so we're seeing something globally. When Trump advocated in Nashville that he was going to be a crypto president, a Bitcoin president, and now he's the president, let me tell you, other leaders heard that. And so I think we're strapping in for what could be an amazing rally.
In other Bitcoin news, we talked about this as well, that Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy was going to be buying $1.75 billion worth of Bitcoin. However, he changed his mind. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is now raising $2.6 billion to purchase more Bitcoin. And he's not trying to purchase this later. He's not trying to wait for a pullback. He's been notorious for aping in at the top of Bitcoin because it doesn't matter for him. He knows it's going to continue going up. And when it comes to Bitcoin, Ash Crypto had a really great post here because JP Morgan Chase stopped allowing customers from buying Bitcoin. Bank of America, Bitcoin is not a good investment, is what they said. People's Bank of China, Bitcoin banned, and it's needed for curtail financial crime. And today, Bitcoin's market cap surpassed the combined market cap of these 3 banks. You can't stop Bitcoin. Breaking news, Archax adds tokenized money market funds from State Street, Fidelity, LGIM, launching on Hedera, XRP Ledger, and Arbitrum. And one of the funniest things in the last 24, 48 hours, or craziest things, or scariest things that has happened has been the launch of Quant. A 13-year-old kid actually launched a coin on Pump Fund, let it go up, and then he actually freaking rug pulled on him. But there's an interesting ending to the story if you've not heard it yet.
Oh, it's all
Are we bonded yet, or what's good?
Never 2 mil. Oh, what? Pretty sure you saw it, Michael. He doesn't even know what's going on.
How can you hear it?
Wait, what?
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
He said, wait,
Wait,
what?
I'm so confused.
What? Oh, yo, it's nuked. Why is it nuked?
No way.
Clip.
Holy fuck, thanks for the 20 bandos.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, 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 yo.
This was a great post by Crypto Amsterdam on this. If you've ever wondered what the trenches mean in crypto and what happens there, this happened today. A 13-year-old kid launches a token. He then rug pulls it for 30 grand, flips up the middle fingers on everybody. Then the kid launches a second token and rugs that one for an additional 12,000. But the Deegans, they got theirs on the end. They ended up taking this project over $70 million. His $30,000 would now be worth 2.4 million bucks. But what's funny, his second token he launches is called I'm Sorry. Like he's like, oh, I'm so sorry that I rug pulled you. Launches an I'm Sorry token, and then rug pulls a second time. Absolutely crazy. But now him, his mom, his dad, his sister, and his grandmother have all been doxxed on the internet now. So very scary stuff, obviously, for this young kid. And breaking news, we were talking about this the other day, and I saw the comments light on fire. They're not listing it on Coinbase. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Coinbase will add support for Floki on Ethereum network. Do not send this asset over other networks or your funds will be lost. Transfer for this asset are available on Coinbase and Coinbase Exchange in the regions where trading is supported. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific time on November 21st, 2024 if liquidity conditions are met. Once sufficient supply of this asset is established, trading for our Floki USD trading pair will launch in phases. Support for Floki may be restricted in some supported jurisdictions. And here is the contract address. So exciting news for Floki over there on Coinbase, but bad news for wrapped Bitcoin on Coinbase. Coinbase has already discontinued market trading for wrapped Bitcoin and is only facilitating limit orders. Coinbase will be suspending trading on wrapped Bitcoin in December, citing undisclosed failure to meet the cryptocurrency exchange standards for listing tokens. We regularly monitor the assets on our exchange to ensure that they meet our listing standards. Based on our most recent review, Coinbase will suspend trading of WBTC on December 19, 2024, around 12 p.m. Eastern Time. On August 9th, BitGo, the cryptocurrency custodian holding wrapped Bitcoin's backing, agreed to grant Hong Kong-based crypto exchange BitGlobal partial control of the multi-signature wallet that holds the custodied Bitcoin. The announcement has proven controversial due to the involvement of Justin Sun, with many in the ecosystem expressing concern over his affiliated projects showing worried signs of possible misappropriation of collateral. As we saw earlier, Michael Saylor is going to continue buying over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin, but also on top of that, as an advocate for Bitcoin, Michael Saylor's to pitch Microsoft board on Bitcoin buying strategy. Saylor said he earlier proposed to meet with Microsoft CEO in confidence to discuss the topic, but that after it was not accepted. So he says, you will see me putting together the 3-minute proposal for Microsoft and we'll send it to the board. Talked to the CEO of Microsoft, and the Microsoft CEO said, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not involved. I'm not interested in Bitcoin. So instead, Michael Saylor said, fine, well, I'm going to go ahead and present it to the board on my own. So he's going to make a 3-minute presentation, which he's allowed to present to the actual board meeting. And Saylor doesn't think it should only be Microsoft who buys it because there's a lot of companies which haven't bought it yet. He says, I think it's not a bad idea to put it on the agenda for every company. It ought to be put on the agenda for Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Google, Meta, because all have huge hoards of cash and they're all burning shareholder value. The shareholder proposal for Microsoft will be voting on December 10th. Microsoft board has recommended voting against it because they already evaluate a wide range of investable assets. Microsoft's board currently consists of 12 members, including Nadella, who also serves as chairman, along with high-ranking executives from Walt Disney Company, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and GSK. And as we talked about, the meme coin craze is here, but it's a very easy way to lose all of your money. So be very careful on which ones you're getting involved with, or get involved with a very small amount. Savvy meme coin trader makes $988,000. And this is why everyone's trying to jump into the meme coin craze, because people are making hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars very quickly on meme coins. A savvy trader made over a 2,100% return on investment in just 3 hours, despite trading a scam token that turned out to be a rug pull, a scam where the investors, the developers, abandoned the project and still investors' funds. A meme coin trader netted nearly $1 million worth of profit in 3 hours off an initial investment of 2 Solana, which is about $460. The trader was dealing with the newly created Gen Z Quant token, which we talked about earlier, token that created through Solana's meme coin launchpad pump fund. And despite the teenagers' efforts to rug the investors and make away with the liquidity, the meme coin continued to rally. So this is one of the very few situations where a coin gets rugged and then people still continue to be involved in it and really continued to catch fire, only to spite the fact that this kid did this to the community on the live stream. So again, when it comes to meme coins, you got to be extremely careful out there. It's high risk, high reward. It is a lot of fun, but it is exactly like gambling. So be careful out there. As we look at it, XRP on the weekly charts here, we can see we are running into that key level area of resistance that came to us from back in 2021. Our money flow indicator is indicating that we've turned green, meaning money should continue to flow into the market. As we can see, last time money turned green, it did have a pump and then a pullback, but then the ultimate pump, creating that most recent high of $1.98 from back in April 2021. Market sentiment very different than it was back in 2021. So we're going to continue monitoring this. Very exciting to see XRP starting to push to the upside. And as we take a look at what happened with Bitcoin when it flipped itself green, which was way down here when Bitcoin was still 25,000, money has been continuing to flow in there. Even though it had this lull here, it was just really taking a break for the next pump to the upside. We do have another new all-time high coming in, now registering at 94,831 on TradingView. We are extremely close to that first level of the Fibonacci extension from the previous all-time high to the most recent bottom. That one getting us at 101,697. And back to XRP quickly here on the weekly. Once we break back above this most recent high, we can get to that next level of extension for the fib over here, which is at $3. And we'll continue tracking that for you, of course. Then we have Ethereum on the weekly chart. It does have money flow coming in. It did have a green dot on the indicator for an up move, which it did. But once it got to this level of the Fibonacci here at the 618, unfortunately, it stalled out and rejected off that area. Very well could pull back to this 0.50 level before moving up to its previous all-time high, sitting at 49.36. The extension of the fib for this on Ethereum, if we bring the momentum back for Ethereum, gets it to $7,434. But like we've been talking about with these meme coins, low market cap gems, we want to see some 20, 30, 40x coins. And that's what we've helped do for our community. So check this out.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.